Hey besties, it's your girl Only Luana, and big thank you and big shout out to watching Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you probably haven't subscribed, so what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button right now and stay tuned to see what Only Luana talks about and get all the juiciest gist. Thank you.
Monday morning talking about me while I'm making money. How are you guys doing? Welcome back from the weekend. Like how was your weekend like? I would want you to, unwrap it for me. Tell me, how did it go? I want you to now expatiate a bit, right? Of course, Friday went normal for all of us that are working. Then Saturday, you have to wash clothes. Me, I'm telling you my predicament. You have to wash clothes. You have to do a lot of things. Then coming over to Sunday, that if you're not going to those churches that they start by 8 o'clock, then they close by 8 o'clock. I'm so sorry. You had a week, not a weekend. This is Gossip Gala, and my name is God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Vibe, aka Plenty Plenty. Let's just keep it at that. Right, I have my homegirl with me, the one and only beautiful Somto Chuku. Hey, come on. How are you?
I'm good. I'm fine.
I see it. I see it. Tell me a bit about your weekend, because we're not trying to, unwrap it. It feels like you have a whole lot of things to say. So tell me.
I also have a lot of things to say, but like my Saturdays normally always starts in like from the afternoon. It starts in the afternoon. That's how I spend my Saturday starts from the afternoon. Yeah.
Okay.
The morning probably I'm cleaning, I'm washing. Mind you, we have a washing machine, but I don't know why we don't use it.
Okay.
Maybe we need to question my parents about that. Then my Sunday was just very calm. But I went. No, I didn't go to church on Sunday actually.
Oh,
I did not go to. I think
that means she had the weekend now.
In the weekend self was shaking small because I know I had to leave the house for different things, like to go and get this, go and buy that, go and help this. And my brother was resuming school, so had to box this, that. So it wasn't really much of a weekend. It was just like at least
it'll be all right. For me, it was just there because I had my Saturday. Me that I wanted to do self-care. I did not do self-care anything. I just met Bill. So I kind of forgot that, I was supposed to, my sister is done with school, right? So I was supposed to help her, get her a phone, and I've been literally saving up for her. Even me that need phone right now, I have to get for her first because she's actually really going to be needing it, because I want to put her into the computer sector more. Yeah, this IT kind of thing, graphics. I need her to learn it, and also she will need a phone and a laptop for that. Yeah. So it's laptop to get pretty soon, and I don't know what to get exactly, but I'm definitely not going to get a brand new one. So she knows because I literally got a phone, 95K. That's a lot, man. But I didn't know it was that pricey.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking. It's been long I went to get phone.
I feel like 95 is actually the cheapest I've even heard. Let me not lie to you. I'm not even joking.
Me and the guy, me and the person I bought from, we're actually very strong friends. Yeah. We still did dragging. I had to drag her. How much is phone? She's telling me 100. I said, Auntie, do you know how much is mine? This one has passed my salary, because we're coming down. So I had to it's something that I've prepared even before she left school, because she has been crying and banking on it. Yeah. So I had to just, do everything possible. And moreover, she's the last one. She's more like my daughter. Do you get what I'm saying? So I have to do everything possible to ensure that, she has that big smile. Coming back from work on Saturday, you need to see the big smile. No, I was kind of amazed. I felt like, last one.
You done a good thing.
It's actually very hard to please her, to be honest. She has a very high taste, unlike me, that regardless of what that is, I will feel very excited. She is it has to be something that she cannot get herself. Do you get what I'm saying? So once you get her something that she cannot get herself, she's always she got to go gaga for it and all. So it was quite amazing.
I'm sure that there's this joy of just getting someone something and you see them happy.
It depends on the kind of thing. That one literally chopped my neck. Right now, I am not doing I'm not buying this one, sorry, scrapper. I'm a scrapper. I was supposed to actually get I was thinking of getting, what do you call this now? Smoothie, right?
Okay.
This cucumber smoothie this week because of my health and all of that. So I'm not really in the best of body fit. Do you get what I'm saying? So I needed to get smoothie this week. But guess what? I looked at my content. I said, this one, no, scrap it out. This one, no, sorry, scrap it out. This one, scrap it out. Like, I literally scrapped a lot of things.
It's telling you that there were a lot of things that you did not need. You did not need it before.
No, wait.
Is the truth? Is it true? That means you had more wants than the things that you needed.
I don't think that's how it is. Even though I kind of understand what you're saying, yeah. But I feel like there's some that is need and there's some that is necessity. People, I feel like there should be a differentiation.
So now there's need,
there's need and necessity. So
and there's one. Okay, all right.
So those things, I feel like I needed them, even though you're not like necessary. Like I mean, it was not like too important, right? But I feel like I needed them. Like my body system needed them. Do you get what I'm saying? But now that I have to like scrap those things, good luck. You'll be alright. Oh my god! So let's talk a bit about what we were speaking earlier, right? So this guy, I mean, they're like a man and woman, they're literally married, right? Yeah. And they've been asked a question between the both of you, who love yourselves more, right? And the man is saying, oh, I love her more. The wife is saying, I love her more. Now, it's the instance the man gave that made me, I'm just about like, which kind of love be this one, right? And I remember telling you, like, I mean, when the guy now gave the instance of, oh, I love my wife, oh, no doubt. But when it comes to my child, I love my child more than my wife. Then you now give the instance of, if probably the two of them now probably, you know, they want to die or something, I'll literally say that, you know, my son should actually like be alive while my wife dies. What kind of love is that? I don't think that's
I don't know.
love.
I still stick.
To be honest,
I
don't think that is.
It's love. If funny enough, I can't even lie that me and this man, we don't have the same mentality. I've actually put myself in such shoes. Like, okay, if they told me to pick between my husband and my child, who would I pick? And my man was like, okay, my child. Yeah, I know. Obviously, you still love your husband, you still love your partner, but then I'm seeing it from you have gotten to this point, you have seen life. This child hasn't really seen much. He or she is still growing. And why not just let this person live? Let the person reach at least to your point or something like that. And you can just bye-bye.
You know, like what I was telling you, I think it depends on the context, right? And I was using the example of a woman that is pregnant and is about to give birth, right? And the doctor say, oh, it's a 50-50 chance. To be honest, in that kind of situation, I feel like the woman has to live for the child to die. Honestly speaking. But if it's in a situation where this guy is already grown up and probably he needs maybe kidney or something that, you know, my partner will have to, you know, just release out so that this other child can be fine. And in that kind of situation, it's okay. I don't have an issue with, okay, the child has to leave. Given that, I mean, this thing is actually very necessary. Do you get what I'm saying? But back on, like, I mean, these people are just very little. The child is pretty very small. She can still give birth to 2-3 children as time, you know, goes on. So why are you saying that the wife has to die for the son to leave? Honestly speaking, probably I will send you my divorce papers.
I wish he just backed it up. Maybe I would have I would have liked to hear why he said such or something like that. But like my perspective about it hasn't still changed.
No, I feel yours is valid, yeah. It's valid though, because now just saying divorce paper. It's very much valid. But again, I think it just depends on the context.
Yeah,
like I
probably.
Said, so.
Yeah.
All right, let's really get the readers on, please.
Okay, so what is 3/7 chicken, 2/3 cats, and 2/4 goats?
Who wrote this?
What is 3/7 chicken, 2/3 cats, and 2/4 goats?
Who wrote this thing? Have you prepared that paper?
It is ready. You see that last? It is ready. Don't worry.
Because what is this? Like, where do I want to start the thinking from? Is it 3/7 chicken, 2/3 cats, 2/4 goats?
No, it's...
Is it mathematics? Is it English? Is it
elementary
science?
It's giving maths. Yeah, it's giving maths. Like, I think we'll just ponder on it a little bit.
So like this now, wait. So that like this is not 3/7 plus 2/3 plus. Because now you saying a math.
I'm not saying like that. No, not type of math.
Now you saying a math.
It's not that type of math we're talking about.
Oh my god! All right, let's click on the short break to come up with on the street of social media. Stay with us. Thanks for staying with us. So on the street of social media, the first one we have is, I would prefer to take responsibility for my child's upbringing myself. So let's quickly read out the two together. Please help us.
My mom wants me to give her my daughter so that she can train her and also get someone to play and talk with. My wife is vehemently against it, saying she's not dead yet. Why would my mom raise the kid? I don't know what to do.
So honestly, I love this, these stories that we have, like, because it's more like a brain teaser kind of thing. So in this situation, what do you think? What do you think if you're the husband? What would you do? Because I mean, she has a point here. I'm not dead, so why will your mom want to raise my child for me?
Honestly, are you not her child? Yeah, go back to your mother's house. Simple and short. Story ended.
Do you get?
Go back to her. She means or all these parents they tend to get bored and they like to miss company and all of that. So
that's valid.
Maybe they should adopt.
Adopt?
Yeah, probably. Or maybe they see.
I
They are looking for someone to
adopt
train.
is too extreme. What I think should happen is, I mean, I understand. Like I said, I understand the whole. You're bored. There's nobody in the house. Probably even what will not make it worse is if she's alone. Probably her husband is even dead. Do you get? I understand that. But I mean, bring you saying I should give you my child so you train. What happened to me? Me too. I'm supposed to. I mean, enjoy my motherhood too. Do the whole if I stone you this stone in Gary now and all of that, right? So what I think should happen is probably I send my children to you during weekends or during holidays and all of that. So that I mean we are both training the children here. But say I should carry my child and come to you.
That might not be enough for her.
So you
might not be enough for her. Like just the weekends. How much training does she want to do in the weekends? If she's saying, okay, give me your child, let me train her, as if she wants her 247 every day in the house, so she can actually be training her. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm giving the option of adoption.
So what happens?
People actually adopt at that, even in as much as okay they're old and all that, just because of that loneliness. Yeah. That's why they adopt. So I think she should just adopt.
So at the time where because she's definitely not going to live forever in this earth, right? So as at the time she dies, what happens to that child that was adopted?
That's another story.
I don't even think that child will probably enjoy like the growing. The child will probably be spoiled because at this point now she's old. She'll be pampering the child a lot. Oh mommy, and like, I don't think there'll be a proper train up for that child.
Just that all this one's not a problem. Why does she even want to train anybody at this stage?
You don't talk.
You're supposed
she's
to
bored,
be enjoying yourself.
It's
because
true.
You have spent a lot. You have trained your from a It's just I don't get why someone will actually want someone.
That's why I said the solution to that. I can understand the whole she's bored and all of these things. But why is she even lonely though?
You said it yourself that her husband could have died long ago.
I feel like she should be like doing something.
Or she can live with them.
No, don't come and live in my house. No, that is not even an option. Don't go there. You want Nigerians to come for you. No. Nah. That's not an option. That's not an option to try. Solution is I can send my children down to the house, grandmama, and all of those things. They can come and spend the weekend. They can come and spend, big holidays, summer, and all of those things. But say you should come and train my child. Especially if, in this situation, I think she's the child they're talking about is the only child they have as at this time. Yeah. Because if they have others, I'm very sure he must have stated it that I don't know why this woman no one grew up and say we get like 2 children. Do you get? But that child is the only child. So that's not an option. But let's check the comment section, please.
See the issues. See why we see married men who are mature to leave their parents and cleave to their wife. This man child here will never see reasons why this is so wrong because he is so immature and still depends on his parents. They never value the wife they have. They only see you as an entity who they just need to get married to and have no say in that marriage. You need to have someone you are accountable that you can report to that can speak senses into him. He needs to understand what it means to be a leader in the home and listen to his wife. I pray you don't marry a weapon fashioned against you in marriage. Majority are mentally
unstable.
It's not mentally unstable and so immature. Why mentality? Choose wisely out there and don't do it alone.
How do we even know that there are people with this kind of mentality?
You would not know.
You cannot know.
You know.
Except if you are in a relationship with someone, and for every time you see this kind of stories, you just call your husband and say, your guy, and say, oh, guy, what do you think of this thing? That's really weird because, I mean, you're in, you're in. You just have to probably cope. But what I would say is the guy has to listen to the wife. Do you get what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you know, go contact me, say you make your bikini, they train my
I
bikini.
can't
don't
believe this is
understand.
even a discussion. Why would
Do you
you
get-
even type such? You don't have senses. I mean, why would you give your child away, your only child, to your own mother to train? Please go back to your mother's house. As simple as short as that. Let us still continue to train you because you seem not to be trained. The way you came out like this. No. Please go back.
Next one, please.
Sometimes loneliness makes them want the kid around. Actually, if you don't want them to raise the kid, it's simple. You're an adult, you should understand situations better. Take your child to granny to spend a week or two with her. Let the woman be happy small. It's very simple. That way she won't say she wants to raise your kid.
And another one, you can always invite her, to come over to the house. Inviting her helps a lot too. And another one again is also ensure that your children has constant. They are always communicating with their grandparents.
What if she lives a distance?
That's where communication comes in. So if you cannot, if you cannot take the children to go and see your parents rather, I mean in those weeks they can wait till summer vacation, like this long holiday that we normally have for a month, right? They can go there and spend. But in the meantime, they can always communicate. Like I remember when my grandparents were still alive. We are always communicating with them. I think either once or twice every month. My dad would call his mom, would speak to her. Same goes to my mom as well.
We still do
would speak
that,
to her.
actually.
So, and I feel like that is even more rampant for the Igbo people more. I think it's more for the Igbos. I don't know about Yoruba, but I think for the Yorubas, their parents are always always around. They always come to visit their children and all. So we can explore these options.
The granny self, she should be understandable self. Like I feel like she should be really understandable.
I feel you.
Because if I want to say, oh, she waits for summer time, all those times she'll still be lonely. That's just the honest truth.
Like again, that's
so
where communication
she
comes
has
in.
to.
If your children can always communicate with your parents, it works a lot though. Like sometimes I remember back then, like I was saying, when my grandparents were still alive, like from both my mom and my dad, we would actually speak to them. Sometimes in 30 minutes, sometimes 1 hour. And it's just me and my junior sister. Wait till we they talk. We go just the old man go just they speak Igbo, they go. Even the one we understand, we don't understand. We just say, yes, grandma. Like honestly. Sometimes she would tell us, oh yeah, tell me what your week tell me what they've been teaching you in school. We go carry our book, they read. And she will listen to us. Like my dad's mom now, she's a very educated woman. Like she understands English. So would literally be reading her book to her, would tell her everything that went wrong. Like literally, even when she's not speaking the English back, she's speaking Igbo. My mom will be there sometimes. She will translate to us. We'll continue the conversation. We'll literally speak for an hour. It's always amazing. So in this kind of situation, I think that's what they should explore as well. Next comment.
Just adopt. Thank you, butterflies.
You're serious.
Just adopt a child for her. You can even adopt two. But the training financially will fall on you, though. I beg you. But still, depression can affect anyone, even our aged parents.
Sure.
Oh, that gives me the chills. Not knowing your own mother or father is lonely because they lived their lives with you growing up and now you're no longer with them, and that's even if they have spouses to talk. What if they are alone? Oh, that's quite sad.
Yeah, it is, right? But I mean, they should just explore these options I've just stated. I feel like that would work
Well,
better.
I'm giving a lot of options, so it's left to you.
Because this whole adopting.
This adopting.
It's
The
too
financial
long, it's
stress
too-
is a lot. That's the
And
whole
again,
process.
if the person is very aged, the person will not be able to even take care of that child very well. So there are just a whole lot of lapses when it comes to adopting. I think just exploring the previous, things I've said earlier would work. All right, let's quickly move on to the next story that says social media is exclusively meant for men. Let's read this tweet together, please.
Social media is exclusively meant for men. Women get damaged by social media because exposure destroys women. Yeah, it does.
So honestly, I'm so not with this person Because I mean, when you're talking about exposure, it's not just on the women aspect; it's both from the men as well. I understand where this person is coming from, right? Okay, I mean, we have the likes of our beautiful side abort that comes off and tell us what women should do and what women should not do. And of course, you have sense to know which one to pick from and which one to leave. Do you understand what I'm saying? So saying that social media is just meant for men alone because the things that on social media will destroy women, it also changed narrative of men as well to certain things. There are certain things that you see on. I mean, and that's this will bring me to what somebody was telling me. I think last week or so, and he said there are some things. There are like he goes on social media, yeah, but there are some things that he makes sure that he doesn't see. And the way you would like program your Instagram. If you notice, the way my own Instagram would be, like the algorithm for my Instagram would be quite different from yours because we have preferences. Do you get what I'm saying? There are some things that I want to be seen on social media. There are some things that would show on my own, like my own platform, right? That won't show on yours, and that's because of we are two different personalities. So having to say that social media is just for men alone, I quite disagree.
I
What do you have to
highly,
say?
highly disagree. They're supposed to circle that women there. I don't understand. I feel like social media affects both genders positively and
Negatively,
negatively.
yeah.
It has an impact on both genders. You can't tell me it's only women that that gets damaged on what
Nah.
social media contents are put out. No, you can't tell me that. Like you said, you literally explained it all. Like we all have different preferences. What might be on my own side might not be on your side. And then there's sometimes that okay, even though we both have different preferences, there's some things that might just pop up from,
Pop up,
from
definitely,
nowhere, from the blue
definitely.
that is you not even asked for.
Definitely.
So it's your choice if you want to be exposed to that. If you actually want to look into it, that's your choice. If you don't want to look at it, just pass by it. So
Sure. All right, let's check the comment section because people were saying a lot of interesting things.
a sensible person would know that social media has both negative and positive impacts. These impacts have effects on both genders and isn't targeted at one alone. Thank you very
Correct.
much.
Next one, please.
It destroys men too. It's also affecting me too. My perception of women is constantly changing over time due to the type of information I see online. I'm taking conscious effort to limit what I consume online. Social media affects both gender. Thank you very
Correct.
much.
I like the fact that he said he's taking conscious effort, to
Yeah.
limit what he consumes online. So it shows that, like you said, there's so many things that will pop up out of the blues, but it's on you now to
It's a personal
just
choice to it. How you
filter
scroll.
what you take in and the one you give back to social media. Next one,
Yeah.
please.
Women naturally get easily influenced than men by what they see and hear. For example, the story of the garden, the serpent carefully avoided Adam. Nevertheless, this is the 21st century.
There are people that you need to check their temperature when they are speaking.
You say we naturally easily get influenced. I beg, there are a lot of people that are very, very, very gullible in this life, and that goes for
Like
both genders. Please.
Exactly. Being gullible has nothing to do with. I don't think it's a human thing.
It's not a
Like,
woman. Is
brother,
everything a woman thing?
I don't
Kilo day.
understand.
Eh?
How is being gullible?
Please,
There's
next
one more
person.
comment I'm waiting for. Like I
Next
want to
comment,
talk about. I want
please.
to talk about that.
Here's where feminism comes in. You think it's okay to deprive a woman access to social media because of your delusional assumptions. Oh, wow. So what happens to women like Linda Ikeji,
Exactly.
whose business is blogging, online vendors, female social activists, and the rest of the female content creators that are striving to build their content careers? Everything with an advantage has its disadvantages. Deal with your female siblings that are struggling to build their self-esteem and confidence and leave social media out of it. Period.
No, like that's the last thing that you actually need to say after reading this, because I mean, how
It
again?
says it all.
Again, I feel like a lot of people need to start relearning and changing their mentality or narrative towards women, because there are a lot of women that are striving. There are people that make money off social media. So if you are saying we should stay off social media, I don't understand, how do we feed? And if we come to you and say I cannot date a man that is not giving me 500,000 now, and I go see open on the mouth. Oh my, last one please.
We've read this one before. Is that all?
All right, let's quickly go back to the next story. This one is quite interesting. Speaking to the whole women, you will see this one, action mama. Let me read it out. 3 men with AK-47 came to attack me, and I collected their AK-47 and took them to the police station. Lost choosing member gives testimony. Let's watch this video together.
cover their head, they carry AK, I don't know the tune that they call AK-35.
AK-47.
Yes. Then begin shivering. I say, yeah, give me the gun. I collect one. I put that for my shoulder. I collect the second. I put that for my shoulder. I collect the third one. I carry it for hand. Then say, I cannot shoot to them. I said, no, okay. I go carry you, go report for my GO. All of them kneel down and begin beg me. I will carry the gun for police station. Oh yeah, 3 of them, oh yeah, follow me. Only 1 of them run. And that 3 remain for police station.
So the Lost Choosing Charismatic Revival Ministry has actually been an interesting church for the longest of time, honestly. And I mean, their general overseer, Moka, Pastor Lazarus Moka, has also been a very good, a very good pastor. Over time, we've always had this issue with their style of prophecy, their style of testimony, their style of praying, like everything that has to do with it. There's this flyer that they share every time, right? When you see it at the back, you see there's 50 years deaf and dumb began to see, 20 years this one cripple began to see, and a lot of Nigerians, you know how Nigerians are. Some people are like, "Why are these people very gullible?" To some people, they're like, "The pastor is praying, the God are performing wonders there." And again, they, like you see that banner with them, it's more like they're bulletproof, right? Nothing can actually pass through them. They are seen as naked wire of Nigeria. In short, there's a very, very interesting conversation around the church itself that I don't really want to go into, right? So coming back to this testimony that we both heard together, you see her, telling that 3 people came to, attack her, and how, according to her, whether it's God or whether her pastor, whatever, but, the power of God literally came down, and she was able to collect, these AK-47 guns from them, and she took them to the police station. Nothing happened to her. See her, very strong, agile, giving this testimony. First of all, what do you have to say to this before I say anything?
She's indeed chosen,
I mean, she's indeed chosen.
Well, I can't say I don't believe her, and I can't say I believe her. I mean, like, we're supposed to have faith in God, and then obviously things like this probably happen. So from me, it just depends on my own belief, and basically my own beliefs. I can't, just because I'm not sure is what she's saying is accurate though. I'm just saying it's up to me individually to believe her
or not.
That's what I.
Well, I mean, things like this do happen, yeah. And I think I was listening to a sermon yesterday, and it says God uses the foolish things to confirm the wise. So I mean, it really doesn't have to make sense to every other person, but I mean, of course, it does make sense to her. So let's quickly check the comment section, because honestly, on this one, I don't know if I'm agreeing or disagreeing. So let's check the comment section.
Then suppose name all these chosen members, chosen mumu, because their mumu need to be studied. Oh my god.
Oh my god. But like I said, yeah, they are really not giving us room to to actually agree or believe them. Yeah. The kind of, I mean, there was a time where somebody came out to say they used, like, this man, right? I think he was crippled or something, and they put it at the back of their flyer, right? That, oh, this person has not been working for 20 years and all of these things. And in real life, this person just went to the church because he felt like, okay, so I think someone invited him, and this whole poverty thing, as you're looking for where you would go to that they will pray out and pray you out of poverty and all of these things, right? So that's why he went to the church. It's not like he was crippled or anything. But they don't run snap him, according to this guy. They don't run snap and put down for the flyer, say 20 years cripple this. Oga came out on social media to para that wait till my picture they do for this thing.
It's strategy now. You guys should leave them.
But like I said, to be honest, I mean, there was a time where this should be like 5, 6 years, 7 years back. I remember, I think I was seeing probably either GSS or so, right? There was this news where it came out, right, where one woman that was also part of their member that came out to, tell us this thing. Until today, we don't know if it's true or it's a lie, right? But according to this woman, she said that, in this lot choosing in their in their altar now, that it's a python that is there. So there's a lot of story. Like I said, I really don't want to go into it, but there are a lot of rumors that we've heard about the church. So somehow there's just not like we don't really know if we have to agree or not to agree. But you know the interesting part, if you see the amount of people that go to this church, if you go to like Igesha, I think that's where they are, like the general racia, that's where he pastors. That's the headquarter rather. You need to actually see the amount of people that go to this church. Like I've known Lord choosing right from when I was very, very little. So the fact that they have been able to stand, and the people that even go to the church. So I would say maybe there's an atom of
People
accuracy.
People always go for maybe a church that maybe they have seen miracles. Let's not lie about that. That's
True.
what's even motivating these pastors to be
True.
going ahead to be faking
True.
miracles, because that's what's calling people's attention. So that's probably why they still have members.
I mean,
That's
no,
why
to
they
be
still have
honest, because
members.
even till today, so now said they even have branches almost everywhere in Lagos, right? So it shows that probably the God of Lord choosing is probably working. But I mean, until you yourself go and check and testify, then you can come and tell me if
God's be
true
good
is
now.
working. Who be that? No, I love my church so much. Let's quickly go on this short break. Maybe this short break now we'll go there. Stay with us.
My people, the name is Oluchi, the Igbo Blondie. I'm a broadcast journalist and television producer, and you are watching Gossip Gala.
Hello, this is Fonioch here, and I'm here with Gossip Gala. Do you love gossip? What's Gossip Gala?
Hello everyone, Josh Tucker here. I want to tell you all to keep watching Gossip Gala for entertainment, trending gist, and when you just want to relax.
This show, if you're not listening to this show, if you're not watching this show, I don't know what you're doing, because this is where the tea is, okay?
Thanks for sticking around. You don't go check that church, because me, I've been one go, but I know say 4 and no day. You understand? 4 and no day. Even my everywhere just this summer, but don't worry, we go check on during the week. But you may go check and may come back and tell me. Come on, testify now. Why are you doing like that? All right, so it's the hard gossip segment, and the first one I have here is women stop providing for men. It will always backfire with regrets, and this was said by Blessing CEO. Let's watch this video together.
To that, he used to help me in house chores, but it's because I will go for money till night and he does nothing. Is it that he works within 2 months, he will lose his job, he will stay at home for like 6 months before he will see another job again. So directly, indirectly, I will call him most times, please let me do the dishes before I come back. I will get home. I've gotten home around 10 to 11 before, all in the name of work, traffic. And any money I earn, any salary I earn, I use it to fix everything in the house. I've been doing it for the past 6 years. I don't have any savings.
Women, could you guys stop all this? Allow men to provide for you. Any man that cannot provide for you cannot do any other thing for you. This thing called provision is a duty. That is what they are built for. If they have not learned how to provide, they are no men.
So, I mean, we've actually we listened to this video, right? We've watched them together. What do you actually think? Let's start from the woman complaining about the fact that, for 6 years now, she's been the one providing. Today, the boy will, today the man will work. Before you know, he has left his job. Today again, he'll be work. Before you know, he has left his job. But there's something she said that was quite interesting, right? So the fact that she was working, he was helping with house chores. Do you get what I'm saying? But now they are not. What actually made me even more interested in this conversation was the fact that she said the guy is always beating her. That's where the problem. Yeah, that's where the clause now is. That the guy is always beating her. That the problem now is she didn't know that he would drag this their marriage thing to the court. If not, she would have been keeping evidence so that for this kind of time now she would have started bringing out those evidence and showing her workings instead of cho. But Coming back to what Blessing CEO said, do you think it's time for women to just wash their hands off it? That, see, if this guy don't have money to provide for the family, provide for us, I should just work, or I should just probably stay on my own. Any day that he has the money, will continue. Because, I mean, like she just said, women should stop providing for men. In this context now, she's been providing for 6 years. What do you have to say in all of this? I'd like to hear your 2 cents.
There are a lot of people who are successful today who didn't start off wealthy.
Definitely. Many, actually.
And yeah, a lot, like a lot of people actually, they didn't start off wealthy. I know it takes a lot for you as a woman to be with such person who actually cannot take care of you or take care of maybe your child if you had a child at that point. Well, like, these people stood beside these same people today and look at them now. Also, it might not be a situation for everybody. In as much as, okay, a lot of people have those type of testimonies. It's not really everybody. Some people are still backward instead of forward.
Sure.
That's just the truth. But doesn't mean I will now say, okay, because he cannot provide, you too, you will not provide for the family. I can't say that. No. I mean, okay, yeah, he was helping with the chores. That's something, at least. At least, okay, you go to work, at least you know that, okay, your house is clean, everywhere is, that's fine. But then the beating, that's like the tweet I was showing you, this thing I was showing you. I would like to even read it. I don't even know where I put it. But she was like, if a man is beating you, don't say you are doing it for your child. Don't say you're doing it for your child. Don't say you are still in the marriage for the child. No. It's not even about the child at that point. If he's beating you, that means it's not even good for your child also.
True.
Because only God knows, if you are not in the house, only God knows what he's going to be doing to that child. If he's beating you, that says a lot. So it's not even about, okay, he provide for the house so that he will just be as a father figure and all that. You need to consider yourself. You also need to consider your child in that aspect too. So
I mean, you've actually just said it all, to be honest. I feel like there are some things that we don't actually like take very seriously, right? And thank God for this our generation that actually care less about a lot of things. When it comes to this this domestic violence now, they go down like, if it's imagine it's a Gen Z that this happened to, she would have left the relationship a long time. Do you get what I'm saying? And do you know the interesting part? These people that turn out to be beating their wives and all of these things, they actually show like small particles during the time they're doing talking stage and all. You know, when you're actually in love and all of these things, you don't get to like see those things, right? So in this, bringing it back to this place now, why she's the one providing, to be honest, I really don't have an issue with that. Even though, I mean, we are in a country where they feel like it is the man's job or it's a man's job to do the provision. Do you get what I'm saying? It's their duties. You don't leave them off it. According to Blessing CEO, any man that is not providing for you doesn't love you.
That's not the case. That's not
doesn't
the case.
love you.
That's
so
not it. That's not. I highly disagree with this.
No, but this is where I would somehow kind of agree. Now this is it.
Yeah.
Wait, a man that is not providing willingly, intentionally, doesn't love you.
Okay,
but a man that is actually not providing based on due to like circumstances, probably is trying to get a job, is not getting, is not laid back, is not just sitting one place doing nothing. He's putting in the effort. In that kind of situation, of course he does love you, but because of the circumstances, so at that moment I can understand. But there are some men that according to this whole story now, because I mean it is one thing to say that you're working, it's one thing to say you're doing everything possible. Why are you beating her? Why are you inflicting pain on her? I also want to understand. It's toxic.
It's very, very toxic.
See, honestly, and she's been doing this for 6 years. From the first time that he lays his hands on you, you're supposed to run 440.
Okay, I feel like I'm actually one of those people that will like, okay, the first time, let me just.
Are you whining me?
I'm not even lying to you. Second time, let me just. That third time,
nah.
Nah. No, what I'm even saying no for the first time because I understand it might be a mistake. At that point, someone is.
Let me tell you, I understand this whole mistake thing. Now, if you don't have it in your head already that if you are very angry, you would want to beat somebody. If you don't have that that particular habit exhibited in you, right? There's no how if you're angry that would be like your default setting. Nah. It's already when you already have it in you already. That's when you're very angry or out of rage or beating the person. Do you understand? So you're not saying it's a mistake. That is not a mistake. That is something that the person, that's already a habit. So because he has not exhibited it before, or because you have not seen it before, doesn't make it that, this is the first time he's doing it. No. Even if it's the first time he's doing it, the fact that he already has that thought already, he will use turning gari, wooden spatula, or probably pistol on your head one day.
Honestly, it's funny how she probably never noticed this character. He never showed it to her throughout they were dating, and now they are married. And for 6 good years, she's been going through this.
That's annoying, to be honest. Let's check the comment section to see people's reaction on that.
Make una dey marry rubbish. Oh wow. God forbid.
Some people are so annoying.
God forbid me to be taking care of a man when he's not bedridden. I am built to spend a man's money and will save mine. Nonsense.
Hey. This one is too savage.
Totally agree. You see, when she stopped at that bedridden her hair. I am built to spend a man's money and will save mine.
You see that even I understand that make una the marry rubbish. That part I understand it more like cruise, yeah. But when she now said, God forbid me to be taking care of man when he's not bedridden. That's nonsense. Like that is nonsense.
Okay.
How would you say that the only reason why you be taking care of your man is when he's bedridden, when he cannot help himself?
You can clearly see that as she typed this thing, she was not thinking. Me, as I read, I was not also thinking. You say we stop at that rubbish here because every other part is rubbish.
God bless you.
I am built to spend that. What even killed me is that I will not. What do you? So you will spend someone's money, but you will not.
You will
not
yours.
Keep yours. You will not keep yours for safekeeping.
How much is mine? Agbagbola. Well done, ma.
Next comment. Man marry you, but now you they pay house rents, pay bills, feed him, clothe him, still spread legs, collect break. Birth kids that you solely train. Some of you women get mind. Una audacity, the very scary.
I don't think it's even an audacity thing. I think it's just the fact that most women don't know. They don't know their left and right. They don't know what is supposed to be like their responsibility and that of a man.
Yeah,
you know,
they're easily blinded by love, finding excuses for
him.
That are not supposed
that's
to.
That's one thing I've actually learned not to do, even with a very small age and all of those things. Like I'm not married yet, yeah. But honestly speaking, the last thing I want to do for anybody is to actually start creating excuses for you. Nah. I see you the way you are. If you are like this, I'll follow you like that, to be honest. Because having to start creating excuses is more like you are not living in Dululu. Because if somebody is behaving a certain way, you're not saying, it's probably behaving like that because of his tired. It's probably behaving like that because of work.
I don't even create excuses for anybody. That's not my nature. So
everybody, we need to wake up ASAP. Come on, jump up and let's check the next comment, please.
Okay. Thank you so much. You know the issue with Nigerian women. They are in a hurry to marry and would do anything to enable an unprepared man. Yes, I see this a lot, especially with women from the southwest. Yes, they are in a hurry to marry so they can show off to their single friends. I have no single sympathy when you decide to build a home and take away their birthrights. He will see you as a partner and not his wife. Men are built to do for that women they treasure, and when you allow him to do that, it increases his love and weakness for you as his woman. Be in your feminine energy and please don't take up masculine energy and roles. The saddest part is when he makes theory guaranteed, he will now go out and the chase which you did not allow him find himself a sweet babe, he will turn to a full mugu for desperation na disease.
I kind of understand what this person is saying, but there's just a lot of grammatical,
error.
Yeah, but when the person has said something around, he will see you as a partner and not his wife. I don't understand. I feel like when it comes to marriage, you guys are supposed to be partners. Do you get what I'm saying? So he'll probably, I think probably for lack of words, right? Because having to now say that you see you as a partner and not his wife, he's actually supposed to see you as both his wife and his partner.
I don't know why it's so hard for married men to understand that we are not just the neck.
Well, we'll be all right. Let's really take one last comment, please.
Before you marry or date a guy, make sure his love is 60% while yours is 40%. Relationship works better when the man is all over you, not when you are the one trying everything to please him or even be the provider. Men are providers while women are supporters. No, they do pass yourself, my fellow ladies. True.
No, but I kind of have an issue with when she said, before you marry or date a guy, make sure he's in love with make sure his love is 60%, while yours is 40.
I think women we tend to love past, so
which is actually a human, like that's women's nature, right? But saying that, even when women love too much, it's actually bad, to be honest.
It's a very, very bad thing.
It's actually bad. So what I think should happen is, the both of you are supposed to be on the same page, 50-50. Because if the guy love you 60%, there are people that the relationship will not still work. And the guy will end up, feeling the whole pain and all, right? Especially when the girl just loses out interest and all, and probably should not even communicate it on time, right? Now, in situations where the girl or the woman is not the one loving 60%, while the guy is on 40%, it will still not work. Do you get what I'm saying?
Me. I don't like clingy people. Please, if you let me 60% of love, it's too much, girl. Let me 50-50.
That's the thing. So it has to be like you guys have to be on the same page. All right, let's go on a short break to come back with the hottest gossip. Stay with us. Thanks for sticking around. So it's the hottest gossip. All right, the hottest gossip says it's better to be buying fuel outside Nigeria than buying from Dangote. And this was said by lawyer Deji Adeyanju. Let's quickly watch this video together.
Pay for that.
Okay, so as of today, the importers of petrol to the country, they say landing cost is 1,117 per liter. Unofficial. So it means government subsidizes the rest, right? Unofficial. Now, Dangote wants to be selling crude oil from his refinery at 1,300 per liter. Which is better? Is it not better for us to continue buying the fuel, bringing the fuel, landing it at 1,117 than to buy at Dangote?
What do you have against the Dangote refinery?
Absolutely nothing. I think that some critical stakeholders have done a deal somewhere and that they want to start subsidizing Dangote. That is the only thing. Because it doesn't make any sense that you sell crude oil to him in Naira. He should sell at 500 Naira.
Honestly speaking, I mean, we were super excited when we hear that Dangote has, finally finished his refinery and price of fuel will reduce and all of these things. So people were supposed to kickstart during the weekend and all. Which kind of super story rather, we just did hear of recent. Now, listen to what this guy said. If Dangote is actually getting fuel for getting crude now from the NNPC, right? I feel like it's supposed to be a lot cheaper. If the government are selling crude to him, it's supposed to be a lot cheaper. I'm not saying the price of fuel has to be 500 naira, but also saying that if you are saying the Dangote should be selling fuel for 1,300, that's a lot. It's more like the same thing where when they are importing, all the materials and like the fuel itself down to the country. Do you get what I'm saying? So to be honest, I feel like this needs to be worked on. But now that takes us back to what he said. There was something he said that was quite interesting, right? Now, if Dangote is buying crude and all of these things from Nigeria here in Naira, right? And the price is 1.3. Does it not show that there are other people that have also added their own interest inside the amount? probably it's supposed to sell to us 800 naira. But if I say, add my own interest for every fuel you sell, you go give me a certain percentage. This one has its own percentage. This one has its own percentage. Of course, the price of fuel would have to increase because, since we are no longer importing fuel down to Nigeria, the amounts that the money that they have, they normally gain for every importation of fuel, they won't be gaining it again since there's no importation of fuel and we are using Dangote now to like get fuel. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So now that Dangote is now the one selling, is the sole distributor now of fuel, it just shows that for him to be selling 1 tree, right, which are not like 100% sure, but I mean there's just this there's a rumor or this normal story that we're hearing now that Dangote wants to start selling fuel per liter for 1 tree. It's just like everybody's interest. Like, I'm very sure those people that gain from the importation has their own interest in this amount because it is quite ridiculous. Do you understand what I'm saying?
This fuel scarcity does not want to go.
Honestly,
there's no better solution anymore.
I don't know what to do, to be honest. Even the CGM buses that they said would start as soon as possible. We have 30 buses already, on check. What's going on? Our able president, we see you doing the good work, well done, sir. But within the shell. No. Like, it's funny, but not funny at the same time. Did you watch that video I was trying to talk about on Friday? If you talk about unemployment, they give you rice.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch it? That video literally traded during the weekend because that's like the truth. That's really what's going on in Nigeria currently. Any small talk where we just talk, they just tell you say the price of rice has reduced. You understand? There's one I even saw that I think it's for government workers. If you're registered with your NIN, if you have your NIN registered and all, you can be able to buy rice for 40,000 naira for I think 50 kg or so. Like, why are we not talking about the real situations? Why are we on rice, please? Why are we on rice? Honestly speaking, I just hope that and somehow I feel like if what I'm saying is actually true, yeah, if people like certain people have their interest together with for every field that Dangote sells and all of that, I don't think the price will actually reduce anytime soon. And we cannot hold Dangote responsible for it. I'm sorry, because he has actually even made a lot of effort trying to get this refinery and all. And before there was this back and forth that they will not sell crude to him and all of this thing that they want. NNPC wanted to have their share from like his refinery and all. Till now, we don't know if NNPC have been able to, pay the full amount that they are supposed to pay to Dangote for them to have a share. We are yet to understand what that, that transaction is like, right? But now that Dangote wants to sell for 1 tree, it just shows that everybody has their own interest on it. And honestly speaking, like I said, we cannot hold Dangote responsible for this one. We'll just be all right in this country. According to Pastor Adebo, he said we should be praying, Abi, that Nigeria is not suffering from a political issue. It's a spiritual problem. I hope you are fasting. But let's check the comment section, please.
When you have a greedy president like Tinubu, whose only aim is to reduce the purchasing power of the masses and widening the tax brackets, plus a greedy businessman like Dangote, that enjoys milking the poor masses to get richer and richer, then you will understand that Nigeria is in for a long ride. Kindly tighten your seatbelt because the ride will be very long. I don't like how this person drags Dangote into this.
No, do you know the interesting part? What the person is saying, there's an atom of truth in it. So because of somebody comes out and behave like a saint to you doesn't mean he's a saint. We know these things now. I really don't want to see any. I don't want to see anything before they'll look for me. But I mean, to be honest, each and every one that is playing this game of chess, everybody definitely has, their own interest at heart. So forget it. Forget the whole, this is what's going on. It's coming out to now tell us that, finally, President Tinubu has given him the go ahead for them to sell crude and all of these things. It's making it look like, he's a saint and all. But of course, each and every one of them has their interest in this thing. Next comment, please.
So this is the deal Dangote had to accept before they allow him to be refining crude oil in Nigeria. When the youth are ready, all this nonsense will stop. It's like the discussion we had.
This is the comment I was talking about when I was explaining that time. Coming out to say that when the youth are ready, all this nonsense will stop. I'm literally trying to understand how ready do you think we should be ready? Because we don't ready tired. The food don't done. You don't burn. We've done protests how many times now? What do you see? With everything that's going on in the country, I'm sorry to say, but I don't even know what mechanism we should even adopt
That
right
was what
now.
I was about to say. Like,
I don't
remember
know
you
what
mentioned that
mechanism.
we need to look for other
We need to look,
mechanisms
because
to-
if you say we should protest, and some people say we should
Protest
keep
is not
talking,
working.
keep talking, keep. How long are we going to be talking? We'll just keep talking for no reason, no direction. Who will they follow talk? No, they listen to us, and you want to stop, want us to keep talking.
Oh my god.
We'll keep talking, Sha,
Next
because that is gone.
comment.
I'm still talking.
Next comment. The main reason the leader took this fuel price to this current amount are all strategy to finally land or station the fuel price on 700 or 800. So later we'll start saying Dangote has helped Nigerians by reducing the fuel price.
Even if the price of fuel goes to 700 or 800, we cannot say Dangote has helped Nigerians by reducing the fuel price. How much was it before it went to 1.5? Wasn't it around 600 and something?
Hey,
Even with the
but this
600
is
and
still
something,
better.
we're still complaining.
But this is still better. Better
Well,
than what we're seeing now.
Until, according to some people, until it gets to probably a 500, according to lawyer Deji, probably then would say, okay, there is actually like a positive look on this. Let's quickly take the last comment, please.
Is this the same office you are recalling
That's Peter Obi.
Peter Obi to come and take over? Well, for a fact, I see Peter Obi as a school teacher that cannot discipline his students because he will go soft on them. I really want to see Sowore take over power from this government. I just want to see something. I'd always like to drag
Peter Obi.
in
I don't know.
every single
I really
scene
don't know, to be honest.
in this economy. I don't know why. I don't like the way they. I don't
Funny
like the way
enough,
they
all
drag
these
this
things
man,
are
all these
strategy.
things.
Do you get what I'm saying? Even the Peter Obi might not actually even be that soft the way we think he is. Everybody just has their own way of making people feel like, okay, these are the best candidates. But I think I would go with what Kenneth Okonkwo said when he was granted that interview, when he said that all this ruling party, really no opposition, no, everybody should just go and rest. We need new people. We need new faces. Do you understand? I think when we have new faces, let's just wait till 2025. Let's see what goes on.
We keep on saying, let's wait. A new face came. Peter Obi was a new face. Still, look at what happened. It's not even about the people at this point.
This is Nigeria. Go and listen to This Is Nigeria by Fowls. Then you understand it better.
I don't even know what we're fighting for anymore.
We'll be all right. Just fight for your tummy, Sha. Me, I'm fighting my own. Let's quickly get the readers on.
So, what is 3.5 chicken, 2.5, 2 over 3 cats, 2 over 4 goats? Sorry, that was 3 over 7 chicken, 2 over 3 cats, and 2 over 4 goats. Okay. So, like I said,
It be like say you know the answer.
I'm just like, okay, let's put 2 and 2 together.
Oh yeah, no, they tell me.
So,
Me, I go just support the motion.
I mean, cats is a 3-letter word.
Oh.
Goats is a 4-letter word. Chicken 7.
Oh,
Okay.
I think okay.
So-
So if we say CHICAGO, Chicago. What's the answer?
Oh yeah, no.
What's the answer?
Oh yeah, now drop answer, please.
Hallelujah! Oh my God, I can't wait to have this discussion with you again tomorrow. Until then, keep slaying. Hey bestie, my name is God's Beauty Israel. Thank you so much for always tuning in to Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you've probably not subscribed to our channel. Make a no fight you, but what are you waiting for? Quickly click that button now and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the juices.